You know, when you search for a place to stay online, Airbnb is just always there, right at the top. It feels like they just win automatically because, well, they're Airbnb. But what if I told you their dominance isn't just about having a famous name? What if it's all powered by a brilliant hidden engine? Okay, let's get into it.
Right. So this is the big myth we're going to bust today. The common wisdom, especially in the SEO world, is that Airbnb ranks because of its massive domain rating of 92. That's basically a huge score for its online reputation. But the analysis we're digging into shows there's something way more clever going on. A system that would probably work even if you took the famous brand name right off the building.
So what is this hidden engine? At its core, it's a supply-led programmatic system. Now, that sounds super technical, but it's actually a pretty simple idea. They've built a machine that automatically turns all their listings, all those cities and cabin types, into a repeatable way of grabbing people from search engines. It's a system, not just a popular name. And the heart of this engine is a concept called programmatic architecture. Think of it like this. You tell the system you need a web page for pet-friendly cabins in Vermont. Instead of needing a writer to create some long article, the system just builds the perfect page for you, on demand, filled with exactly the listings you're looking for. It's incredibly smart. And this whole engine is designed to guide you through a very specific journey. It knows that someone searching for Airbnb login has a completely different goal than someone searching for, say, Airbnb cancellation policy, or someone who's looking for tree houses for rent. The system is smart enough to serve up the perfect type of page for each step, moving you smoothly from just being curious all the way to booking your stay. Now, here's the really crucial part. This entire massive system isn't built on thousands of random blog posts. Nope. It's built on just two core types of pages that do pretty much all of the heavy lifting. The analysis calls these the money pages, and they are remarkably simple and powerful. So here they are. First up, you've got your destination templates. These are super straightforward. They're built to catch anyone searching for Airbnb plus a city name, like Airbnb Orlando. Makes sense. But then you have the category templates. Oh, this is the secret sauce right here. These are the pages that capture all those specific needs, like cabins with hot tubs or monthly rentals. And this is where things get really, really powerful. And this just perfectly illustrates the difference in strategy. You know the old advice everyone gives? Start a blog. Write thousands of words about the best things to do in Miami. Airbnb's way is totally different. They build a utility. They create a smart, scalable template that is the answer, not an article about the answer. It's direct, it's efficient, and man, is it way more effective. Okay, so that's the theory, right? A smart programmatic engine powered by these two key page types. But does the data actually back this up? Let's take a look at the numbers behind this whole strategy. So at first glance, this chart seems to prove the old myth. You see that nearly 92% of their search traffic in the US comes from people typing Airbnb directly into Google. And you might think, see, it is all brand. But the real story and the massive opportunity is actually hiding in that much, much smaller slice. That little 8.2%, that is pure gold. These are searches like lake houses for rent near me or tiny homes for rent. Think about it. The person searching doesn't even have Airbnb on their mind yet. Capturing this traffic is how Airbnb grows beyond its existing brand. This is where that programmatic engine really proves its worth. And what's that engine worth? Well, based on the model in this analysis, we're talking about almost $62 million in a single month from just US organic search. This isn't just some marketing channel. It is a massive revenue-generating machine. And what's wild is that the potential for growth here is still enormous. Just by moving up a couple of spots in Google for a term like lake houses for rent near me, the model projects they can make an extra $36,000 a month. That right there proves that focusing on those non-branded category terms pays off big time. So we've seen the engine and we've seen the numbers. Now, how do we actually boil this all down into a playbook? Let's break down the core do's and don'ts if you want to start thinking like Airbnb's growth team. Okay. The playbook is all about building a better utility, a better tool. It starts by focusing on those core page templates. Then you make them smarter with what the source calls decision modules, cool things like tables that compare different neighborhoods. From there, you have to be smart about linking your trust pages to your booking pages. And finally, you use your own unique data to create stories that get you powerful, relevant links from other sites. And the don't list is just as important. Seriously, don't start a generic blog. That traffic just doesn't convert well. Do not let Google index every possible filter combination, like apartments with a pool and a gym for 3 people. That just creates thousands of junk pages. And please don't waste your money on generic links. Focus on quality and relevance every time.
So when you put it all together, you get this amazing formula for their success. It's their brand authority for sure, but that's combined with complete technical control over their platform. You add in those scalable templates that can answer millions of different searches, and then you wrap it all up in trust. That mix creates a compounding advantage that is just incredibly difficult for anyone else to even try and match.
You know, this whole analysis really opens your eyes. It makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other huge websites have a hidden engine like this running just beneath the surface? What kind of smart, systematic approach is powering the sites you use every single day? It's definitely something to think about.